Yes, hello and welcome to this week's episode of Spirit Rising. I'll be your host and commentator, Shirt Donovan, and we have some exciting matches lined up for you this evening, folks. First up, it's going to be a match in the heavyweight division. The captain of Good Buddies, Great Heart, taking on Myron Wagner. This should be an interesting matchup. I would say that Myron Wagner is the heavy favorite here, but we will see if Great Heart is able to pull one out here over the heavyweight superstar. Myron Wagner has just had an incredible run with few losses here since his debut in the heavyweight division. And although Great Heart has a lot of tenacity in his own right, he will have some difficulty overcoming Wagner. Burt Wiggins getting our opening matchup underway here. Myron Wagner firing in a huge strike to the chest of Great Heart. Suplex on the money early on here for Myron Wagner. Able to avoid the lariat. Great Heart may need to use whatever speed advantage he is able to muster here against Myron Wagner as he counters with a beautiful backdrop there. Maybe more prepared for this match than I give him credit for, but the flapjack connecting now for Myron Wagner off the Irish whip. Reversal here from Great Heart. Myron Wagner not wanting Great Heart to follow through with more offense. Corner control now for Great Heart, but only for the moment. Myron Wagner firing out with a huge knee. To the ropes. And again, the flapjack, and you see there in the bottom corner of your screen, the other two members of Good Buddies, Jeffrey Hudson and Reynaldo Mendez, accompanying Great Heart here at ringside, lending some encouragement here in this heavyweight contest. Stick and move mentality here perhaps from Great Heart as he runs into an Irish whip to the corner, firing out with a big kick though. Maybe looking to enjoy a corner position of his own here. And the snap suplex. Big reversal there from Myron Wagner. I would say neither man thus far has the clear advantage. We'll see who is able to prevail in the momentum war here. Myron Wagner missing a big elbow strike there. And look at this torture style camel clutch there from Great Heart. Tremendous headbutt from Wagner, trying to do it here, and it's just a 1 count. Irish whip from Great Heart, drop toe hold there. Now in control, single leg Boston Crab. Best case scenario here for Great Heart would be to keep Myron Wagner grounded. Remove the vertical base from the larger athlete, perhaps trying to prevail in some sort of submission situation. For now though, Myron Wagner attempting to take back control here as the backdrop connects. What impact on that backdrop as well, and now an Irish whip reversal here from Great Heart. And look at Wagner, another tremendous blow to the chest of Great Heart. Cross arm breaker now being applied near the ropes here. Myron Wagner able to break away. Slam to the headlock here from Wagner. Textbook sequence. Simple yet effective. And look at this, Wagner perhaps going right back to the well indeed. Look at this. Big double underhook suplex there. Right in front of Great Heart's teammates. Myron Wagner, a sign of frustration there perhaps, firing in that big knee to shift control back in his favor following the drop toe hold, and a tremendous headbutt now connecting as well. But look at this, the uppercut sending Wagner into the corner, but to no avail as Wagner battles out with a tremendous kick, now in control with the side headlock. Look at this. Underhook suplex on the way once more from Myron Wagner. And what a lariat, turning Greatheart inside out. Reynaldo Mendez trying to offer some words of encouragement on the outside. Backbreaker from Wagner. Another tremendous knee there from Myron Wagner, and now he's got him up! Wagner time! But a rope break, and a fortunate one at that, and look at this! No, maybe a lovely bomb on the way, but Myron Wagner with the back body drop. And back to the sleeper hold is Wagner. Irish whip, Shote! Drop toe hold, can Greatheart rally here? Look at this, Romero special in the corner. But a rope break, an unfortunate one for Greatheart. As that could have led to something great here. A big headbutt from Myron Wagner, putting things on hold. Big blow to the chest again, and an elbow to follow. Myron Wagner rolling here late in this opening matchup.
Come on!
Look at this. Oh! Big DDT from Myron Wagner to the slam. Back to the sleeper in firm control of this heavyweight contest. Neck breaker from Greatheart. Can he rally? Look at this, Jeffrey Hudson. Jeffrey Hudson distracting Burt Wiggins. This is unlike Good Buddies, and I'm unsure what Greatheart will think of this, but for now, Burt Wiggins very distracted. Will this benefit Greatheart in some way? Surprising behavior here, to be sure. I imagine that's not why Greatheart brought his friends out here. Cross arm breaker now, though, as the momentum has clearly shifted in Greatheart's favor. And maybe not for long here as Myron Wagner tries to put things on hold with the side headlock. Irish whip, Wagner to the ropes. Big chop there, almost colliding with the official. Face buster. What is on the mind of Myron Wagner? Look at this! He's got him up! Wagner time! 2! Wagner time! Ladies and gentlemen, the clock strikes Wagner as Myron Wagner gazes down into the unconscious eyes of his opponent Greatheart. The interference, the surprising interference from Jeffrey Hudson, not enough to lead to a victory here tonight for Greatheart. An interesting turn of events, to be sure. I'm interested to see what Greatheart will think of that in the weeks to come here in Super Spirit Wrestling. But folks, for now, we are moving on to a matchup in the junior division. It's going to be Luis Ortega taking on the captain of Lionhearts, Daisuke Sakaguchi. This should be an exciting matchup, folks, one that I'm definitely ready to see. High-flying affair here, perhaps. Definitely a lot of speed between these two athletes. Let's go to the ring now for that contest. Official Kim Carrillo on duty for this one as Daisuke Sakaguchi starts things off with a beautiful takedown. One of these men will try to dictate the pace of this matchup. However, both of them wrestle at an incredibly high level and an incredibly high velocity. Daisuke Sakaguchi dropping down in control of the leg there for the moment. Big chop interrupting the soul butt attempt there. Look at this, Sakaguchi again prevailing, but see these junior division athletes so quick. Little loss of movement in their offense, and you see Daisuke there. Look at this though, Luis Ortega sliding under. Arm breaker connecting for Daisuke. Side headlock takedown, counter head scissors from Daisuke Sakaguchi. And Luis Ortega now rolling through, pinning predicament, center of the ring, but Sakaguchi able to escape quickly. Soul butt interrupted again by a stiff chop, and a soul butt of Daisuke's not connecting either. A bad night for soul butt kicks here at Spirit Rising. Dragon screw takedown from Daisuke Sakaguchi, repositioning. And Luis Ortega looking for something there in the headlock position, springing up off the mat following that backdrop, and Sakaguchi dropping down for the side headlock takedown. Look at Luis Ortega. And look at this, counter maneuvers here again in this junior division contest as Luis Ortega looks for corner control. Daisuke Sakaguchi not allowing it. And again, counter backdrop from Sakaguchi. Luis Ortega having a lot of difficulty here, getting something going. Cross arm breaker from Sakaguchi near the ropes. Luis Ortega not able to secure the break, but is able to create separation. Irish whip from Ortega. Big drop kick is scouted. Sakaguchi looking really put together here. And he's able to avoid what could have been a drop toe hold from Ortega. Of course, our fans in attendance tonight, complying with safety regulations. Everyone here has been tested. A reminder to those who may be watching at home, online or otherwise. Please keep each other safe during these interesting times, as Daisuke Sakaguchi earns a 2 count against Luis Ortega. Side headlock control again here. Spinning drop toe hold from Ortega. Daisuke so quick, recovering so quick from these maneuvers, and another drop kick is blocked. Sakaguchi now going. Beautiful maneuver there. Could we be seeing it here? Look at this, got him lined up. The trademark elbow of Daisuke Sakaguchi, and now look at this. Wow! Sakaguchi with a tremendous display of athleticism, and the Sakaguchi driver, this has gotta be it. 1, 2, oh my God. The air almost sucked out of this room here as Luis Ortega kicks out of an impressive offensive sequence. And it's Sakaguchi, but look, Ortega trying for a pin here. What a counter there from Ortega, but it did not pay off in the way he probably expected. Daisuke Sakaguchi with these kicks to the midsection. Look again! Another tremendous kick from Daisuke Sakaguchi. The drop kick from Ortega this time connects. Could it be a sign that Ortega is rallying? And it's Ortega now in control with the headlock, but a rope break signaled by the official. Look at this, octopus hold here from Daisuke Sakaguchi. And the soul butt kick connects, leading to another huge maneuver from Daisuke. He's on the top rope. Drop kick connecting to the back of Luis Ortega. Trying for the pin here.
1, 2.
No. About as close as it gets there. Sakaguchi driver. Could this do it?
1,
2. No, another Sakaguchi driver escaped by Luis Ortega. Ortega has not been able to get in any substantial offense in this match, but he is hanging in there. Another pinning predicament, 2 count. Irish whip. Drop toe hold there for Ortega. Camel clutch, can he come back here against an impressive Daisuke Sakaguchi? Headlock control for Ortega. And again, the big kicking combination from Daisuke Sakaguchi as he's on the top. Another drop kick on the money. Trying it again.
1, 2, 3.
And this time it works. This time, Daisuke Sakaguchi picking up the victory after another well-placed drop kick and the Japanese leg roll clutch. Getting things done here for Daisuke Sakaguchi, the captain of Lionhearts. Luis Ortega, unfortunately, taking another hard loss, as we've seen from Ortega in the recent weeks here at Spirit Rising. He will need to go back to the drawing board and come up with a new strategy to lead to victories here in the junior division. Well, folks, now we are going to roll into a match in the women's tag division. It's going to be Majesty taking on the Luminaries. The Luminaries, of course, recently teamed with women's singles expert and 3-time Destiny Band champion Ryoko Matsui to form Guardian Corps. They will be here tonight, that is the Luminaries, to do battle with Majesty. Both of these teams are ranked in the top 5 in their division, with the Luminaries being number 2, Majesty being number 5. Kaori Okawa starting things off, as is Leah Carson for Majesty. Irish whip here early. Look at the agility of Leah Carson. A little tongue-tied there. And you see Ryoko Matsui at ringside in support of her Guardian Corps teammates, the Luminaries. Wow, counter kick there early. Reversal, and it's Okawa with a display of agility as well into a swinging neck breaker. Both of these women incredibly agile. We could have a bit of an even match here between these two athletes. Tremendous headbutt from Kaori Okawa, but Leah Carson springing up for a tag. Kaori Okawa makes one as well. Nona Ford and Tomoko Yasuda now in for their teams, but look at this. A bit of malice, perhaps, I'm unsure here, as both legal competitors opting to go for the other teammates there. Interesting turn of events as Nona Ford and Tomoko Yasuda lock up here. Nona Ford with the powerlifting background, perhaps enjoying the strength advantage in this matchup, as you saw there in the test of strength. Look at this, Nona Ford just throwing Tomoko Yasuda to the mat, but a big knee fired in there. What an answer from Yasuda. Inside cradle. Counter wrestling there from Yasuda, not paying off in that pinning situation. Wow, big Frankensteiner off the Irish whip from Yasuda. And a huge knee. Nona Ford looking to make a tag, and she does. Yasuda trying to contend with both members of the Luminaries here. Kaori Okawa looking for a pin, not even a 1 count. Swinging neck breaker from Kaori Okawa. Ryoko Matsui getting fired up for her team's offense on the outside there. And another swinging neck breaker. Rear chin lock burying the knee into the back of Tomoko Yasuda. Frankensteiner again. Trying for some offense there was Okawa, but Tomoko Yasuda able to float over. Axe kick from Tomoko Yasuda. Look at this. Kaori Okawa, though, able to avoid the backdrop, but running right into a jumping brainbuster with sends Okawa to the outside.
2, 3.
Okawa trying to defend here. Nona Ford becoming involved on the inside. Big kicks there as Leah Carson holds. Look at that, a big knee. Tremendous knee there. Chop connects, and Kaori Okawa makes a tag to Nona Ford. Fall away slam from Ford. And now the Boston Crab in effect. Tomoko Yasuda using her lower body strength to straighten out the legs, prevent Nona Ford from maintaining control there. Soul butt kick puts things on hold, but Nona Ford redirecting her energy now to legal woman Leah Carson. Look at this. Impressive maneuver, the cartwheel into the poison Rana from Leah Carson. Standing moonsault press, earning just a 2 count. Nona Ford sent to the ropes, no doubt feeling the effects of the offense from Leah Carson. Soul butt kick connects, sleeper drop. Look at this, standing switch leads to a high impact backdrop from Nona Ford. You hear Ryoko Matsui on the outside lending some words of encouragement. Hip attack from Carson on the money. And a shotgun dropkick delivered to the back. Leah Carson looking outstanding here. But she runs into an exploder, and now it's Kaori Okawa from the top rope, senton across the body of Leah Carson. And this rear chin lock leading to a rope break signaled by the official. Irish whip again from Okawa. Big stuff there as Okawa goes back to the top rope. Senton again. Look at this. What a kick delivered there from Kaori Okawa right across the face of Leah Carson. 2. And a near fall. Leah Carson barely getting the shoulder up there, as there was no interference possible from Tomoko Yasuda. Senior official Norio Nakatomi, our tag team specialist, waving off any interference in that instance. Kaori Okawa with the Irish whip to create separation, not having to deal with both members of Majesty. Smart choice. Kaori Okawa looking good here, firmly in control, but it's a drop toe hold from Yasuda, leading to an inverted figure 4. Again, you see Norio Nakatomi not allowing these tag team interferences. Running bulldog there from Yasuda. Great counter wrestling as Yasuda goes to the top rope. Trying for a body splash there, but Kaori Okawa able to avoid. DDT from Yasuda. Kick to the face from Kaori Okawa. But she is out on her feet here. So much damage sustained. She's able to avoid the knee. And indeed, it could have been the final knee for Tomoko Yasuda. But a running bulldog is not a bad option either here. Counter wrestling out of one half of Majesty as Tomoko Yasuda goes to the ropes. Big kick. Merciless kick across the face there. Look at this. Incredible maneuver there. Trying to put her away with it. 2. Kaori Okawa emerging perhaps as the MVP. Okawa Rana! Okawa Rana! 2! No! Tomoko Yasuda, a testament to her own strength. And look at this! Okawa Rana to Carson! But it's the Cyclone kick! Cyclone kick from Yasuda! 1, 2, no! DDT from Yasuda. Okawa putting on a hell of a performance here, but she is feeling the effects. Look at this. Able to still secure that maneuver. Kaori Okawa, Majesty just doesn't have an answer for her. Look at this, senton again. Beautiful kick, well executed, and a knee. To the top once more is Okawa, senton across the back now of Tomoko Yasuda, and going to the well once more. No, this time, thought better of it, and instead maintaining. Look at this though, Leah Carson tying up Okawa. Okawa not able to further her offense. Oh no! Oh no! A miscalculation from Tomoko Yasuda! That huge knee from Yasuda colliding with her teammate. Diving fist drop, pinning predicament. 2! She got her! She got her! My goodness! After a stark miscalculation there from Majesty toward the end, they are victorious here against the Luminaries. A big win for the number 5 ranked team in that division over the 2nd ranked team. And what a performance there from Kaori Okawa, but it just did not lead to a victory. Unfortunate stuff for sure. Tomoko Yasuda colliding with Leah Carson with that huge knee. Carson was trying to win some assistance, but that miscalculation led to a huge injury sustained by Leah Carson, or at least a big move there. Leah Carson having to take that one in the face from Tomoko Yasuda, something that she's definitely not familiar with. But nevertheless, Majesty victorious here after just a firecracker of a match there, folks. Big stuff here tonight in the women's tag division. Well, folks, now we're going to show you a special victory package to show you some of the things that have been taking shape here in Super Spirit Wrestling, and that is the student division. Of course, if you watched Eruption 2020, we started things off that evening with a match in the student division. It was Ko Higuchi taking on Clay Franklin. Clay Franklin emerged victorious that night, of course, in what was the first live student division match in Super Spirit Wrestling. But let's take you now to this special video package to see what our students have been up to. You see here Cody Fox and Alonzo Vera. You're getting your first look at these athletes here as they are cementing their fundamentals and developing their own styles as wrestlers. You see there our student division facilities. And yes, Ko Higuchi and Clay Franklin, as you saw at Eruption 2020, having a little sparring session here. Of course, Clay Franklin did emerge victorious that night. And we are so proud of our students here, excited for all that they might do in the weeks to come. All four of these men will be looking one day to join the junior division first. That's how our system works here. And you got to wonder next year if there will be any current juniors that look to cement their new place in the heavyweight division. Exciting stuff there for the student division, folks. Let's now keep things moving. A match coming up in the junior division. It is Elijah Howell facing off against Mervyn Wallace. Elijah Howell debuted recently here in Super Spirit Wrestling. He won his debut match. Can he pick up another victory tonight here against Mervyn Wallace, who has significantly struggled since his debut? Mervyn Wallace has been in some close matchups, folks, and I'm talking some blockbuster matches, but he's just been unable to secure any victories for himself despite incredible performances throughout. He did, however, pick up a victory last week, able to execute the nightcap and pick up a victory for himself. Let's see if he can do that here tonight against newcomer Elijah Howell. Drop toe hold here from Mervyn Wallace. Look at Wallace just using his strength here, perhaps enjoying the strength advantage. Just tossing Elijah Howell across the ring, but Howell keeping Wallace grounded. Test of strength in favor of Elijah Howell. Lower center of gravity perhaps, but look at this. Mervyn Wallace on the attack. Hammerlock counter here for Wallace, and look at this. Elijah Howell making use of that mare, flying over there to escape the hammerlock situation. Stiff chop there from Howell, who is again just thrown across the ring by Mervyn Wallace. Fireman's carry. Able to slip under there, what could have been a power slam attempt from Mervyn Wallace, now on the receiving end of this chin lock. And look at this, these two junior division competitors trading stiff forearms here. As Mervyn Wallace goes to the top, senton. Shades of Kaori Okawa from our last match. Perhaps Mervyn Wallace will be luckier than Okawa and Nona Ford were. If he can pick up a victory here tonight over Elijah Howell. Irish whip, corner control for Wallace. Elijah Howell able to avoid the suplex predicament. And Mervyn Wallace looking perhaps to try it again. And again, Elijah Howell escaping. Inverted DDT this time from Elijah Howell. Looking to make a statement here. And once more countering these suplex attempts by Mervyn Wallace. A new game plan perhaps needing to be developed by Wallace as he finds himself on the end of a pin here and not even a 1 count. A lot left in the tank for both competitors here clearly as Mervyn Wallace fires in the snap suplex. Counter wrestling from Elijah Howell leading to a pinning predicament, but a rope break signaled by the official. Rear chin lock now burying that knee into the back of Mervyn Wallace is Elijah Howell. Irish whip. High impact maneuver there from Mervyn Wallace. Trying for the pin and another rope break. Elijah Howell hanging in there. Absorbing these offensive exchanges from Mervyn Wallace. Elijah Howell going back to the ropes. Look at this. Head scissors takedown from Elijah Howell. Carrying through momentum there, and now the Scorpion Deathlock in effect. Elijah Howell looking to firmly take control as this match takes shape. Snap suplex from Mervyn Wallace, and look at this, elbow drop, and a mighty one at that. Standing switch leads to a backdrop from Elijah Howell. Both of these athletes getting in substantial offense as this match goes on. Look at this. Pump handle driver. And another break signaled by the official. Elijah Howell getting a little rough there, just throwing Mervyn Wallace to the mat. Look at this, trying for a pin.
1, 2.
And it's just a 2 count. Corner control now from Mervyn Wallace, having something in mind. Sent over the ropes by Elijah Howell. Howell to the ropes. Slingshot spear! Slingshot spear! 1, 2. Wow, what a kick out there from Elijah Howell from the slingshot spear. You rarely see it coming, as Howell was looking for offense of his own there. Look at this, though. Oh, my God, Elijah Howell. The brain buster to the outside.
3.
Some confusion there for Mervyn Wallace,
6.
as this is not a Falls Count Anywhere matchup. Look at this. Oh, my God. Big stunner there from Elijah Howell and a DDT.
13.
Both athletes back in the ring at the count of 13. And Mervyn Wallace, after sustaining all that offense on the outside, still able to put something together here. Pump handle driver. Pump handle driver. 1, 2. No. Look at this. Avoids the suplex. Drop kick connects for Mervyn Wallace. DDT. Trying to do it here. 1, 2. Is it enough? No. Elijah Howell sending Mervyn Wallace to the outside once more here. Oh my God, 2. Look at this. 3 German suplexes on the outside
7.
from Elijah Howell. But now look at this. No. Avoids the pump handle driver. And it's a drop kick.
11.
Disruptor on the outside. Disruptor on the outside.
15.
The damage sustained, but he can't win it out there. 16, 17, 18. Is it over? 19, 20. And Elijah Howell with a count-out victory. Too much had been done to Mervyn Wallace, and Elijah Howell standing alone in the ring. Victorious here tonight, and a shocker in the junior division. Mervyn Wallace may need some assistance here, as he appears to still be out on the outside. 3 German suplexes back-to-back, and then the disruptor, although it was a submission maneuver on the outside, which could not lead to a normal victory. Mervyn Wallace clearly unable to continue after everything he had sustained. Elijah Howell rolling back into the ring, and Lenny Spencer having no choice but to count Mervyn Wallace out of this. A heartbreaker for Mervyn Wallace, to be sure. As I mentioned, he has struggled so much since his debut in this division, and Elijah Howell just picks up another victory for himself. That is now 2 in a row since his debut in the junior division. Well, folks, now we are moving on to a matchup in the women's division. It's going to be Mantis taking on Hana Nishikawa. Hana Nishikawa, of course, was our most recent challenger for Chie Hamasaki's Destiny band. Chie Hamasaki currently the champion of the women's division. Hana Nishikawa was unsuccessful in her attempts at the title, and she has since returned to Spirit Rising to maybe develop a renewed sense of strategy as she avoids the drop kick from Mantis. Very similar size and stature between these two athletes, as evidenced by that early test of strength there. Hana Nishikawa with the Irish whip. Kick is scouted. And it's kicks like that that Mantis will need to avoid, as you see there. Mantis will need to avoid the striking prowess of Hana Nishikawa if she hopes to pick up a victory here. And so far, so good. Suplex there from Mantis. Well executed, and a snap suplex in response from Hana Nishikawa. Irish whip to the corner. Mantis quickly breaking out of that position there as she now works the arm and shoulder of Hana Nishikawa. Hana Nishikawa putting on the brakes, and instead a suplex. Mantis going across the apron there, rolling to the outside, quickly back into the ring to continue this women's division contest. And it is those stiff kicks of Hana Nishikawa trading against these elbows. And it's Nishikawa prevailing in that situation. Look at this, the agility of Mantis, avoiding Hana Nishikawa's corner control. Both women firing in big forearms. Hana Nishikawa with the snap suplex again. Big kicks out of Mantis, though. Shades of her opponent here. I don't know if you want to go to war in the striking situation with Hana Nishikawa, but that perhaps is part of Mantis's game plan here. Irish whip, offense is scouted, clothesline there from Hana Nishikawa, not on target. And Mantis sending Nishikawa to the outside, a moment to regain a little bit of energy, but Nishikawa as fired up as ever, back in the ring for this competition. Once more, the arm and shoulder targeted by Mantis. Kick avoided. Mantis doing really well here, avoiding the offense of Nishikawa that we know has led to so many victories. Look at this. Big suplex from Mantis. And now it's these tremendous knees from Hana Nishikawa that could lead to a victory here. No, just a 1 count, says official Burt Wiggins. Hana Nishikawa countering the kick attempt, dropping down in control of the leg. Trying to do it here. And it's a 2 count. More big strikes here from Nishikawa and another knee for good measure across the back. Look at this, Northern Light Bridge. 2. Hana Nishikawa escaping the pinfall there. Nishikawa really rolling here late in this matchup. Look at this! The Dreamweaver! The Dreamweaver! Dreamweaver from Nishikawa! 1, 2, is this it? 3, the Dreamweaver. Night for Mantis as the Dreamweaver earns a victory for Hana Nishikawa, as we've seen so many times since her debut in the women's division. Another impressive victory for Nishikawa, not trying to lose her stride after that unfortunate loss in the title match against Chie Hamasaki. Hana Nishikawa victorious here tonight at Spirit Rising. Folks, we've got to keep things moving along here. We've got a matchup in the men's tag division. It's going to be After Image for the very first time taking on Defiler. These two teams have never met. Defiler, of course, our most recent addition to the men's tag division roster. And we will see if After Image is able to contend here tonight with the newcomers. Richie Prince and Mateo Espina, likely the 2 fastest athletes we have in Super Spirit Wrestling. And tonight they find themselves perhaps dealing with the nastiest. Omar Torres starting things off for Defiler, reversing the Irish whip attempt, and Richie Prince finds himself in no man's land as he is sent to the ropes by Torres. Arm drag takedown. But look at Prince. Torres with a tremendous forearm there. Tag made to Mateo Espina, and Omar Torres having none of it, fighting off both members of After Image. More strikes here out of Omar Torres, and it's Mateo Espina trying to find his footing in this matchup. Poke to the eyes there from Torres. Look at Espina, sort of a modified brainbuster there, that sideways angle. Irish whip from Omar Torres, big punch. Mateo Espina running right into that huge punch from Omar Torres. Torres just not allowing After Image to get started at all here. Look at that, Mateo Espina firing back up off the mat. Not allowing Torres to, oh no, come on! Another low blow here from Omar Torres. And look at this, a dangerous man in the ring now. Tsutomu Shiroma getting his first action of the matchup. And you see Mateo Espina not having the strength to lift up the larger competitor. Look at that, just almost pulling Mateo Espina's head off like a damn action figure. Tsutomu Shiroma in control for the moment. Big lariat connects. Tag made for After Image. Richie Prince back in for his team. Soul butt kick. And look at this, Richie Prince. A display of agility to avoid for the moment Shiroma, who tries it again, but Prince defiant here against Tsutomu Shiroma. Look at this though, oh my God. That appeared to be a leg clutch brain buster there. And it earns a 2 count for Tsutomu Shiroma. Standing switch from Richie Prince, Irish whip. And look at this. Once more, Richie Prince using what he's got, trying to hang in there against Tsutomu Shiroma. Once more, just this ugly headlock being applied. Mateo Espina runs interference for his team. Torture style camel clutch. Mateo Espina will not be denied here. Tremendous headbutt from Shiroma. And that kick connects as well. Shiroma giving chase to the outside. Mateo Espina trying to help out his tag partner. You got to believe Omar Torres is on the way, and there he is. Both members of Defiler rolling back into the ring. And once more, Richie Prince maybe having a leg up here against Omar Torres. Spinning drop toe hold. And a swinging neck breaker. Richie Prince coming alive here against Defiler. High risk potential, and instead, it is the reversal, sending Richie Prince across the apron.
3.
Irish whip, Tsutomu Shiroma sending Richie Prince into a more favorable position, and look at these big chops raining down on Richie Prince. Standing switch, soul butt kick. And look at this now. Golly. Tsutomu Shiroma just throwing Richie Prince down to the mat, and Prince elects to make a tag. Tag team offense here from After Image. Oh! Tremendous strikes. Tsutomu Shiroma having no choice but to tag out there. Mateo Espina able to counter that big slam. Omar Torres now back in. Cutter. Big cutter there from Omar Torres. Mateo Espina out on his feet. Basement drop kick takes out the legs. And again, this cutter. And look at this. Nope. Perhaps a reversal, yes. Omar Torres sent to the outside by Mateo Espina. Richie Prince trying to get involved there. Irish whip reversal for Torres. And another stiff punch across the face there of Mateo Espina. Arm drag takedown. Espina trying to hang in there. Sleeper hold here now. Basic maneuver from Mateo Espina, however effective. Omar Torres now with the reversal. Looking for some high-risk maneuver here. No, instead, just sends the head of Mateo Espina right into the mat. Modified brainbuster there from Espina. And again. Kim Carrillo checking for the submission. Tsutomu Shiroma running interference for Defiler. Look at that. What a facebuster there from Mateo Espina, trying to end it here. Tsutomu Shiroma trying to get involved. It was not necessary as Omar Torres got the shoulder up. Look at this. A bit of a cluster here in the corner. Torres sent to the ropes as Mateo Espina, I thought, was looking to make a tag there, but instead it's that high angle drop kick, and he got all of it. But look at this. The Shredder. The Shredder. This could do it. 2. The Shredder. The Shredder getting it done here for Omar Torres over Mateo Espina. What a maneuver that is. As you see, Tsutomu Shiroma just continuing his assault of Richie Prince there in the lower half of the screen. And the Shredder here in a big way, putting down after image. Omar Torres securing the 1-2-3 for Defiler as they pick up, I believe, their second win here in the men's tag division since their debut. Well, folks, now we have arrived at the main event of the evening. In the women's division, it is in-ring legend Randy Crawford taking on Crimson Bat, the team captain of Nocturnas out of the 6-woman tag division. While Randy Crawford has struggled immensely since her debut in the women's division, of course, that was not true throughout her illustrious career. So many championships, so many achievements has Randy Crawford earned, but she has just not been able to translate that momentum or that success to the Super Spirit Wrestling women's division. Randy Crawford currently only picking up 2 victories since her debut in November. Reversal suplex here from Crimson Bat. Randy Crawford firing in a big forearm. Reversal there from Crawford. Looking very focused here so far. Irish whip. Headbutt is scouted. Can Crawford earn 2 victories in a row? It would be a substantial achievement based on her exploits so far in Super Spirit Wrestling. Just having trouble perhaps adapting to what is one of the most stacked rosters in the industry. Drop toe hold here from Crawford. Bow and arrow hold now. Rear chinlock now in position for Crimson Bat, but only for a moment there as Crawford, her in-ring experience, preventing that submission situation from lasting too long there. And you see the other members of Nocturnas on the outside, La Grifa y La Gárgola of Vuelo de Miedo, a top 5 ranked tag team here in Super Spirit Wrestling. And look at that. Brutal maneuver here from Crimson Bat. Trying for the backslide after the mix-up there, but a bad angle leads to a rope break in favor of Randy Crawford. Trying to put it away here after the knee, no. Snap suplex from Crawford. Ladies and gentlemen, we saw for the very first time last week Randy Crawford emerging victorious with the Crawford kick, a move that has not been seen in quite some time in Randy Crawford matches. The Crawford kick, as true as ever, getting it done last week against Natasha Watson. Could we see another Crawford kick here tonight against Crimson Bat? Crimson Bat, of course, will be looking to make use of the hanging perch, her preferred submission maneuver, as she tries for a backslide here against Crawford. And Crawford escapes before even the 1 count. Fisherman suplex here on the bridge. Earns a 1 count. Both women looking extremely focused in this main event matchup. Drop kick off target. And looky here. Underhook facebuster from Randy Crawford. Now in control with the camel clutch near the ropes here. Crimson Bat not able to make it to the ropes, but is able to create separation. And now look at this shoulder hold. Working Randy Crawford down to a kneeling position. Irish whip. Kitchen sink. Crimson Bat with a bit of a desperation takedown there, trying to hang in this one. Basement drop kick to the back of the head. Backslide once more from Crimson Bat, earning a 1 count. And now these two women trading big strikes here. Randy Crawford gaining inches, but it is the kicks to the midsection that seemingly prevail for Crimson Bat. Back drop from Crawford. Modified figure 4 now for Crawford, and it looks like she's got it in deep. The crowd here tonight perhaps trying to fire up Randy Crawford. They want to see her do well. They want to see her pick up more victories, but it has just not been an easy path for Crawford. As Crimson Bat goes to the top rope. Crimson Splash! Crimson Splash! 1, 2, no, the Crimson Splash, not enough. As Randy Crawford now, jumping pile driver. Trying to put her away. 2, no.
5 minutes gone.
Hard-hitting offense on both sides of this matchup, this main event contest. Drop kick for Crawford. Trying the backslide again, but this time a rope break signaled by the official. What could Crawford have in mind here? No! Puts on the brakes and a reversal. Big clothesline. Bow and arrow hold now here from Crimson Bat. Randy Crawford trying to shift the momentum. Irish whip. Big kick is blocked. Crimson Bat with the Irish whip. Head scissors takedown. And again, this brutal submission hold here from Crimson Bat. Counter Bulldog. And Crimson Bat positioning herself again for the Crimson Splash. 2. It's over. Crimson Bat with the Crimson Splash here in the main event, dashing the hopes of Randy Crawford. Crawford not able to secure her second victory in a row here. Crimson Splash getting it done for Crimson Bat. 1, 2, 3. What a main event there, folks. And indeed, what a night we have had here at Spirit Rising. Thank you so much for joining us. We've got to let you go. We hope to see you tomorrow for Super Spirit Live. For now, for everyone here at twitch.tv and Super Spirit Wrestling, I'm Shirt Donovan saying have a good night.